Yeah, I'll react to that, sure. Hey guys, hardest UK accents to imitate. I got this. I got this down. I may try to imitate every accent. If that offends, I'm sorry, but I can't not try. Let's go. Original link to the video, top description below. My name's Connor. If you're new, I like to do stuff and react to things. Hit all the buttons. Let's go.
Can you, Adam and Eve?
Sorry. Merry Christmas, guys. Yeah. Happy December, okay? Maybe it's a bit early, but just hope you're all doing well. Let's go.
Can you, Adam and Eve it? Welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 hardest UK accents to imitate.
Go.
When I was there and I really needed to go to the toilet, I was thinking, Tribe, I wonder what their toilet facilities are like, right?
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we've focused on core UK accents that can prove particularly awkward to copy. So, clear your throat, warm up those vocal cords, and let's see how many of these regional wonders you can recreate.
Am I wrong? What would be happening today what you're doing? Robbing people, robbing them of stuff that's important to them.
Number 2.
What would be happening today
So I know this isn't even on the list, so I'm going to try.
what you're doing? Robbing people, robbing them of stuff that's important to them.
Robbing the people, robbing the stuff that's important to him? That's terrible.
What would be happening today what you're doing?
Go be hard today, dear Ben. Gonna hurt the people.
Robbing people, robbing them of stuff that's important.
Robbing people, robbing the stuff that's important. I'm gonna look like a fool all video. It's gonna be cringe. Leave now.
Important to them.
Number 10. Cockney.
This job is bigger than anything Bridge done up until now.
With the sheer
This is the
size of
easiest
London,
one.
it's no surprise that the city boasts multiple accents. But none are quite as famous or as difficult to master as good old Cockney. Everyone recognises how it sounds, and most can copy a few key phrases, although the rhyming slang
What, governor? Is that the one?
does confuse the issue for some.
Alright, you're not doing it the way he speaks.
But Dick Van Dyke's infamous portrayal of Bert in Mary Poppins proves that Cockney isn't exactly easy to grasp.
Alright, I'll do it myself.
Number 9. Mancunian.
These things that I want, I can't have, I do without.
It's not usually listed as a particularly prominent UK accent, but it is difficult to do right. Thanks to a barrage of popular comedians, entertainers, and a certain Britpop band, the Manc accent has become much more well known.
That's what it's about, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's a bit square at the moment, aren't they? You know what I mean?
That's what everyone's about. Know what I mean? Everyone's just a bit square about. I'm not trying to do this as content. I really want to try.
A barrage of popular comedians,
Probably
entertainers, and
more
a certain
annoying than-
Britpop band, the Manc accent has become much more well known.
That's what it's about, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's a
That's what it's about. Know what I mean?
bit square at the moment, aren't they? You know
The square having it on there.
what I mean? Everyone's just a bit serious and miserable, you know what I mean?
Everyone's just a bit serious and miserable. Know what I mean?
In fact, if you did want to try and add it to your own intonation, you could do worse than to listen to a back catalogue of British rock music for inspiration. Or just watch a few episodes of Corrie.
Perhaps I should stretch out on the couch and we could do this properly.
Number 8.
I could just sit on the couch and do this properly.
Ulster English.
You know, you live in your little bubble here behind your wall with your maids, chauffeurs and servants.
Everyone loves a good Irish accent, but there's so many variations that it can be tricky to separate them. And Ulster English brings a whole new dialect on top of a very distinct tone of speaking. And because it's so distinct, it's immediately obvious whenever it's done badly.
I have a very particular set of skills.
I have a very particular set of skills.
Skills I have acquired over a very long career.
The unpracticed will often
To be honest, it doesn't sound very much like a strong accent.
find themselves slipping into other accents, and generally getting more and more frustrated.
Has his sudden tragic death interrupted your studies? Well, it has a bit actually, yeah.
Number 7. West Country.
Richard.
Right. What did he say?
Our next entry touches on various regional twangs, each as difficult as the next to recreate. From Bristol to Cornwall, these accents are actually widely used on TV, especially by some of our favourite comics.
I said 5 minutes, but nothing. Women like you are the reason this chicken's late in the first place. You'll be lucky if you get any of my lovely chicken if you keep up this kind of behaviour.
Stereotypically, the West Country ramble is obviously associated with farmers, but it's not all hayfields and combine harvesters. The hard-hitting crime drama Broadchurch also puts the accent onto primetime telly.
I love you very much. And if you remember that smile, give it a go for me, would you?
I
can't really hear much of an accent at all.
6. Scouse.
I mean, the first part.
Where's me coffee cup with the mould in it? I threw it away, sir. But I was breeding that mould.
I can't roll my R's.
One of the most recognisable British accents, the Liverpool tone is also one of the most often imitated, but that doesn't make it any easier to copy.
I just think we should go to the toilet.
Another favourite for TV comedians, there are famous Liverpudlians throughout British popular culture, so there are plenty of examples of how it should sound, from Paul McCartney to Steven Gerrard.
You know, we didn't know anything about any of that, so we got ripped off,
But Harry Enfield's is still a standout resource for anyone who's not from the city. Number 5, Glaswegian.
Alright, mate. Alright.
Trying to nail a generic Scottish accent can be challenging enough, so throw in regional deviations and it's even more complex.
Not at school. You keep it. I don't want it. Yeah.
What do you think you're doing? Sorry.
At best, most people channel Mel Gibson by shouting freedom as loud as they can, but anything else and it all goes a wee bit wrong, and a bit
in defiance of tyranny. I stand here in defiance of tyranny. To face the English and claim a country of our own. That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. A country of my own.
Groundskeeper Willie. Still, at least there's a long list of famous Glaswegians to study for this particular sound, including the controversial comic Frankie Boyle and the 12th Doctor Peter Capaldi.
Get it into your head. Yeah. Rewind today in your head.
Yeah. Okay, stop explaining it to me.
Number 4, received pronunciation.
Wallace is not just some woman I'm carrying on with. We intend to marry.
Closely linked to Queen's English, received pronunciation is arguably the most stereotypical.
Yeah. Rewind today. Wallace is not just some woman I'm carrying on with. We intend to marry.
We intend to marry.
Closely linked to Queen's English, received pronunciation is arguably the most stereotypically, quintessentially British accent of all, even though it's rarer than a lot of today's other entries. To your average Brit, it's essentially
quite the contrary. Quite the contrary. Like what Rothschild, one of the his great grandson. The surviving old Rothschild, he might have died in the past few, but he has the thickest upper-class English accent I've ever heard.
Labelled as a posh accent, supposedly in line with how the royal family speaks, and it's typically associated with the south of England.
Well, then, let's not overcomplicate matters unnecessarily.
Often a go-to tone whenever American shows.
That accent has the empire across the empire. Like how the Geographics guy says it. Not empire, it's empire. Empire. Across the British Empire.
Shows include a British scene. It usually takes professional training to get it just so. Number 3, Birmingham.
I said next time you'll come back and talk, you'll be a talking guest instead of a singing guest. Oh.
That is so close to just, that is so easy to understand for me. This might be the most easy.
Right?
Maybe not Aussie.
When's that next week?
An accent with the unfortunate distinction of having previously been rated as Britain's least intelligent, the Birmingham or Brummie sound seems to be constantly copied. But anyone who tries to feign it usually falls short. In fact, the accent is...
So the one that I thought sounded maybe most American, maybe not, is the one that's looked most down upon.
So difficult to understand that when Birmingham City Council set up an automated phone service, even it couldn't comprehend the local inflection at first.
You guys have an English Jerry Springer?
Dad said she was pregnant the same time she was pregnant.
I don't think so.
And I don't know how she can get pregnant anyway with your little...
However, with shows like Peaky Blinders pulling in massive audiences, opinions could soon start to change.
You're a good man.
This actor creeps me out. He just has a way about him. A good way.
And a good soldier.
Number 2, Welsh.
What the bloody hell is this?
Yeah.
Don't tell me this is meant to be me.
It's another that can split into lots of local variations, but for anyone who's not from Wales, most Welsh accents are almost unfathomable.
I've never seen the human condition illuminated in such a way.
With vowel sounds unlike anywhere else.
Where is that actor from?
General Welsh languages and dialects seem an ongoing fascination for the rest of Britain and the rest of the world. Naturally, that interest leads to lots of, mostly unsuccessful, attempts to imitate the Welsh way of speaking. But even if you do perfect the accent, pronouncing the place names is a whole new challenge.
Just up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyngyll, go get a Quindrobol, Llantysilio, go. The temperature got to 21 Celsius, that's 70 in Fahrenheit.
Number 1, Geordie.
Sometimes it's difficult to understand the Geordie people.
You know, what I reckon is that if they had themselves proper jobs, they wouldn't be up to all this, larking every night.
What?
Newcastle, a city famous for Ant and Dec, Alan Shearer, and for having its own reality TV show. It's no wonder that the Northeast accent has become so popular, or so synonymous with the UK.
They make a canny noise like. I beg your pardon?
But while it's often considered as one of Britain's friendliest accents, it's not the easiest to get to grips with. For anyone who's trying to forge it, it's usually the case of a few cannies here, a tune or two there, and a why man to finish. But true Geordies will spot the copycat a mile off.
It better not be note like last week. Me cracker's still burning. Alright, this week we will be doing all Rupert.
It's terrifying.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo UK and subscribe for more great content.
If the Brits did you Shitterton, let's do this one. God, that I hope that was cringe. All right, see you guys. That was awesome. See you next time.